And that brings us to Grandmaster Wizard Morkir himself. He will quickly in retaliation with his little stabby. That's a 24 and a 17 to hit. Do those hit? That's for Key. Him up. 24 and 17.
Yep, both hit. But I do have resistance to all damage except psychic, so I do get half damage.
All damage except psychic.
Yep. Bear of the totem, motherfucker. Totem of the bear, I meant. Clearly.
Excellent. So with that, okay, yeah. The first attack is going to be 9 points. That's not halved. That's necrotic damage. 9 points necrotic damage. It's wait, nope, I lied. There's piercing damage first. There's 3 points of piercing, 9 points of necrotic. So you'll have both of those. It doesn't matter. We can add them together and just have it. Yep. And yeah, both of those will do that, and in a moment, he will. Yeah. Cast a spell. After stabbing twice with the little needle, he unplunges it from your flesh and then tilts and points it at Farron. Farron, you feel an intensity as you've never felt before, as he speaks a word, a singular word, language you've never heard before, in a spirit of power, a power word, if you will. I need you to... Actually, no, there is no save. You feel a crippling pain writhe through your body. Pain that you've never felt, as if you've just experienced the slaughter of your entire tribe within your own body in yourself. This writhing pain, the blood that sweats from your pores pours out even further. The blood escapes as if each droplet is one of the tormented souls. You feel almost as if you can hardly move. While it feels like you should take some sort of damage from this, it seems to be mostly just affecting your spiritual. You feel weakened by one word spoken with malice. And that will conclude Morkir's turn. To give you an understanding so you can kind of plan ahead for when your turn comes back around, you will know you will not be able to move any more than 10 feet in a round. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, other than Constitution saving throws. And if you try to cast a spell, it must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the casting fails and the spell is wasted. You will be able to make saves at the end of your turn. I'll tell you what they are when your turn comes around. But until now, you feel this pain, and it does not end until you can break it. And we will move on to Talon. It is your turn.
Okay. Okay. So, thinking about this, I am going to use my action. And I'm going to use Stillness of Mind. You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Perfect.
And I'm going to
You are
end
no longer frightened.
the frightened. So,
Okay.
that was one action. I'm going to, after I still myself, still my mind, I was going to say I'm going to look, but I'm not. Having the awareness of who is in front of me, I'm going to walk up to Liliana, and with my bonus action, I'm going to unarmed strike. Just one. I'm going to say I'm sorry. And I'm also going to pump in a key point for stunning strike. Oh. Please. No, never mind. That does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I just miss. Continue saying I'm sorry.
Her head gestures to you, but then back to Foxjay.
That's my turn.
If that concludes your turn, the other disciple will now have theirs. From over here, I need Foxjay to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nine.
9. You will take, as once again a magical word is spoken out. And I rolled shit. You will take 2 psychic damage, but you have disadvantage on attack rolls until further notice. And then he will march up to encompass each of you within themselves, kind of cornering Evelina in this moment, and there will be some pokey attacks. 21, 14. Do those hit?
21 hits, 14 does not.
That is 4 points of piercing damage, and then somehow through the tip of this rapier, you feel this energy bolt out from it as well, and you will take 4 points of force damage as well. That concludes his turn. And we come to Farron. Kiamak, you're on deck.
So as the spell takes hold, blood coughing out of my mouth as I convulse with pain. There's just a brief moment of You didn't kill all of us when you had the chance. Now we get to return the favor in kind. And I'm going to just... So if I try to cast a spell, it's at disadvantage, is that correct? It's a wisdom save?
It is a Constitution saving throw. Those are the only ones that you do not have disadvantage on. So you would make a normal roll, but keep in mind it would be against his spell class DC.
Spell save DC. Okay.
Yep.
All right. In that case, I will forego the spell, and I'm just going to take my attacks at disadvantage towards Mark here.
Okay.
So first one, coming up. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 23 to hit.
Sorry, what? Sorry. What's a hit?
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Okay. So that is... Oh, hell yeah. That is 18 points of piercing damage on the first hit as the favored foe feature kicks in, and I get that additional oomph. As I fire the arrow, there is a distinctly inhumanoid snarl that leaves. And then second arrow. And then, not as good. 14.
14 will not hit.
Okay. So, first one hits, but then that second convulsion of pain hits. It's still affecting me as I stagger a bit, and the arrow slips from my fingers, clattering to the ground in front of me as I try to fire it.
Okay. If this concludes your turn, you may now make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's cocked. Con save of 16.
You still feel this numbing pain coursing through your body. You try to resolve against it and try to put mind over matter, but even that is painful. We move on. Kiamok, it's your turn. Evelina, you're coming up here soon.
Alright, Key's gonna stick her double-bladed scimitar in the back and go for her 2 axes and immediately go for 2 attacks slashing at him. Let's see what we got for this. Alright, 18 on the die, plus 8, again, 26.
26
First
to hit.
hit. And then a 16 on the die, plus 8. I math. It's 24 to hit.
That will also hit. Both will hit.
Alright, so let me do my damage. Sweet. Got a 6 plus 5, and then a 4 plus 5. Bet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4. Okay, so a 9 and 11.
Excellent. Your blows land true. You were able to chop away at the Grand Master Wizard, but in response to one of your blows landing, as if almost a transition from a shriek of pain to a redirected casting of a spell, and speaking of a word, you will take 10 points of necrotic damage. And with that, as his breath teleports over behind the subject of his power word, pain. Okay. And that was just a reaction, so that's your turn still.
Alright. Let me see, where am I over here? She's gonna use her movement speed to get close to him. She's not giving him any. She's relentless.
Perfect.
And that's it at the moment.
Perfect. And we come to this one. currently in this kerfuffle. Guys, good times, remember? Kerfuffle? Do you guys remember?
Shut up.
Now I'm sad about Lewin
It was a
again.
happy time.
And he will. What will he do? Yes. Each of you two, Fox J, and actually all of you, all three of you, are within his range as he motions down effortlessly. This force orates off the ground. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a nat 20 for a 23.
Okay. You hear these whispers. You're able to ignore them beyond the chaos of the combat. Fox J, Evelina, what's your wisdom saving throws?
Nat 1 for a 3.
For 3. Fox J.
17.
17. Evelina, you will take 10 points of psychic damage as these whispers, as if the spirits within your mind are fighting for your attention. Some of them kind, the others whispering these dark thoughts. And for his turn, he will... Yes, he will on Evelina as well, focusing, seeing that she was able to not withstand his aura. That is a 22. That is a 14 to hit.
22 hits,
With-
14 does not.
With the dagger. 4 points of piercing damage. And as if those echoes and this psychic energy is focused in on you with the tip of this blade, you feel that migraine-esque feeling within your brain as you will take another 8 points of psychic damage. That concludes his turn. And that brings us to Evelina. Liliana
gonna
on
be
deck,
fine.
Fox J after that.
I'm going to be swinging
Liliana,
right back at him.
untouched so far, yeah?
Uh, 18 plus 8 for the first hit,
That'll hit.
and 15 plus 7 for the second one.
That'll hit. Roll your
Okay.
damages.
Yep.
You attacking the one in front of you or behind you?
A.
Okay. Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
A. That's 10 points of damage. And then for a sneak attack, 13 points of damage. And with my Wails from the Grave, you will get an additional 6 points of necrotic damage. And as the look comes over my face again, being hurt from his attacks, the voices, the confusion, the hurt, the betrayal, I'm going to look to Liliana, not intending to hurt her, but I can't control this. And I want to say, we forgive you. As she takes the 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Go ahead and subtract your 6 points, Liliana. And we come to your turn. You guys are playing on hard mode right now.
Sure, it's not expert mode.
And yeah, this is hell.
Nightmare.
Do not forgive me. I don't deserve it.
She cracks her neck, adjusting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did I upset somebody?
Sorry, we're back.
All right. And she still has a drive to attack Foxjay.
I just want the record to show I could zap the shit out of you right now, and I'm choosing not to.
That's fine.
Zap!
Bolt. A 19 and a 21.
Both hit.
First one will be with a sneak attack. Both will be 7, so 14 piercing damage total to you for the stabs, and then I will give you your sneak attack in just a second. 9, 12, 15 sneak attack damage. And she will, as she takes her daggers, she's going to slash at your chest and then go for your stomach and on the side of your abdomen. And as she finishes that pierce, she's going to creepily crack her head up at you and say, "Just join me. The world would be much better. A world that Ocean would have approved of." And just, like, angrily pull out her daggers.
If that concludes your turn, Foxjay, it's yours.
I can't smell her anymore. As I lose concentration on aura vitality. You know, Ocean guided me toward what forgiveness really looks like. She lay buried in an alley. Her last words, "They know not what they do." Those who deserve forgiveness the most seemingly do not. I was the last of my marriage. I was the last of my ship that went down in the ocean. And if I am the first to go down here, because I heeded the words of my wife, I did a good job. As an action, I will cast Prayer of Healing as clouds swirl above my head and a image of a tiefling woman of light descends. And I will give 2d8 healing to 6 creatures. Can you tell me how far?
How far away? How far is your range?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get Kiamok, not Farron.
Okay. Everybody gains 14, including Lewin. I don't know if that does anything. Can A and B both make Constitution saves for me, please?
They sure can. Con of 18.
Okay, succeeds.
Where's that? Con of 12.
Okay, so below 15 fails, and they take 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
As the ring alights.
The one who failed
Yes.
takes 12 points.
No, the one who failed takes 7 points of thunder damage. The one who succeeded doesn't take any damage.
Okay, 7. Sorry. All good. Each of you feel this healing presence form and fill the room as this prayer is said and this cloud ascends upon you. And beside you, Fox J, for a moment, after the prayer descends and heals the allies, making connection with each of those standing around you and healing each of them, you hear and beside you, the once hated, now beloved friend is not out of the fight yet.
Bro,
You
help
see,
us.
he kind of does a push-up, and he tilts his head up, looks around. Liliana, in the midst of the fight, you kind of double take and make eye contact with him, whatever he can see of what you're hiding behind that mask. You were a good cunt. And now you're just a fucking cunt. And with that, we
Oh, DM,
continue
now
your
looking
turn?
at the map.
Yes.
Yeah, it was upcast, so add 3 healing to everybody.
Okay, yeah, everybody.
And
If I'm full, would that count as temp or just no?
No. Yeah, you're fine. But Keem Hawk is right next to Morikir. I did not know that. So Morikir also has to
he'll
make
make his save as well.
save.
Yeah. Wisdom, Constitution?
Constitution, please.
Constitution. That's a 14. He'll fail.
Right next to the big bad.
Yeah, so 7 thunder damage to Morikir as well.
Excellent.
And Lewin gets that extra 3, by the way. So,
Yes, he did. I got it.
And that is... yeah, so Aura of Vitality is gone. I'll use the bonus action to use Channel Divinity to get a 2nd level slot back, and that will be my turn.
Okay. With a new ally entering the fight, or an old friend, it is now Morikir's turn, though. So from that, you see he, with each of the strikes being made at him, he it's been fun, and then teleports. He will teleport back behind all of you to join his friends. And in the wake of where he has teleported, these necrotic tendrils, no physical form to them, whip up and strike out at those near him. That is each within 15 feet, so that is all of you. Whatever semblance of hope that you had for a moment there, let us squelch it. That's going to be 8 psychic damage as these tendrils and almost penetrate your minds. And you feel with this agony that you endure, it's almost as if it strengthens Morikir himself. That is one thing he would like to do. Another thing he would like to do is... Nope, that's each creature. Not gonna do that. As heartless as he is, he would like to keep his allies. That's a good one. Okay. Talon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Fucking hell.
Wisdom save. Come on, Sin Dice. Sin, if you're watching, thank you. That's a 19.
That is a 19. 19 does not succeed against the Grand Master Wizard Morikir's save DC.
You can suck a specter's dick.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen in the midst of this fight? Talon, you feel a presence near you. Others will see this spectral form formed right beside him, almost right behind Liliana. You hear it whispered into your ear for a moment. Talon, I beckon you, join us in this fight. Liliana is making the right choice. You don't need to die here. I did what I needed to do because I believed in Morikir's cause. I took your eyes because it is for the greater good. Talon, you have to fight the resistance. You have to resist the urge to discern between that which you know, which you have seen in the vision, that he was part of a rescue mission, or that fear that you had from the beginning. Did he set you up? And with this, the failure against this spell, of course, Talon doesn't know this. Talon is once again frightened.
Okay. We'll get to RP in a second.
You can respond if you would like to. Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to discern. Is this your worst nightmare being brought before you, or that is a part of the effect that he has done? Grandmaster Morikir will conclude his turn with that. That's it, actually, because he did those. Ooh, no, he didn't. The other one is a bonus action. Wait, yep, it is a bonus action. So the teleport, he casts a spell, and he still has 2 more things, and he is going to use them on Foxj. Is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
That is a 17 to hit.
My AC is 19.
Still misses. The 2 attacks. The needle that he attempts to poke you with and hopefully finish off the healer. Neither strike lands true. That brings us to Talon. It is your turn. Farron, you're coming up. Kiamuk, you're after that. Talon.
Okay. I am not going to turn to look at Adonis or this visage of Adonis. I am going to use Stillness of Mind again, bonus action to get rid of Frightened. And with that, I am going to look at Morikir.
Does that end the entire effect or just that effect? The frightened effect?
It ends just being frightened.
Let me see if it...
Stillness of Mind. You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
So I will say that it will actually end the effect altogether, because the wording of this is at the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends. It says spell ends. You would be making a save. So in this case, I would say, yeah, you've ended the whole spell, because it doesn't say when the effect ends. Oof. I don't know. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. You've ended the frightened. At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take damage. On a successful save, the spell ends. I will be a merciful DM, and you have ended the spell entirely with the Stillness of Mind. Okay, continue.
Dope monk shit.
Dope monk shit.
So I still my mind, and while I'm stilling my mind, I'm going to pull this staff out, and for flavor, and you can correct me, but I would like the eye to look at Morikir.
Yeah.
While I say, I told you to keep him out.
Are you attacking Liliana or Morikir?
No, I
Okay.
just want the eye to look at Morikir. I just ended the effect with a bonus action.
Perfect. Okay.
And I just want the eye to look at Morikir. That's it.
Sure.
Like, being attuned to this orb, why not?
Yes.
No, actually, I didn't tell him. Keep him out of this. You manipulative, less than worthy cunt. Hey, cool. And I am going to wait. No, how close is he?
He's 10 feet away from you.
Cool. And Lewin is still on the ground. He hasn't popped up yet.
He hasn't.
Cool. I am going to God, that's as an action, so I can't do that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's an action. Okay. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Okay, that's a reaction. Bonus actions. And then actions. Okay, that's fine. For my bonus action, I would just like to help Lewin up.
Okay.
Get him to his feet.
He is no longer prone. He kind of pats you around and gives you a soldier shake. You see within his own eyes as he comes up, insults Liliana. He has a welling of anger and tears in his own eyes. The betrayal he felt of a beloved, one of his only, he considered, friends. Now realizing he has more. Through all that you've endured together. With that soldier shake, you help him up. He is now standing. He's no longer prone.
Do this.
Fucking do this. Okay. That brings us to B. He is going to... Yeah, I need... Yeah, we're going to do that to... what is the range? You can see. Farron, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
As this figure with one hand casts out a spell in your direction, you feel this constricting force being applied to you.
Well, now I roll good on a wisdom save. That's a 25.
Did you roll with disadvantage? You still have that pain effect, don't you?
Beans. You are correct. Oh my god.
Still
24.
good. Still good. You
Still good.
You feel no effect. The wisdom saving throw. Yes. Yeah, you feel no effect. You feel as though you would have been held or paralyzed if you had failed. So, good save. But with that, he's going to use the last of this. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Liliana, as he casts with one hand that over to Farron. He then whips around the sword to behind his head and then redirects attention to you, Evelina. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Or you will take 3 points of psychic damage, feeling this strange sense of these spirits, this kind of tug of war that you're doing with the spirits that side with you and then the spirits that go against you. You feel an overwhelming presence over several of them. Yes, and you just need to write this down. I just need to remember for when it becomes your turn. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
That concludes his turn. That brings us to Farron. Key, you're on deck.
Do I currently have line of sight on Morik here?
Yes, I would say.
Okay.
Roughly. It might be disadvantaged with cover because that is pretty kind of like, nah, I'll just give it to you. It's good.
Okay. Yeah. So I will just knock the arrows, and when he teleported away, there's a brief just as my head whips to track him, and even though my hands are shaky, I'm going to try to just keep bearing down. So I knock another arrow, firing the first one at disadvantage. God, what a waste of a nat 20. Does a 16 hit?
Does not hit Morkir.
Okay. So it misses, going wide, kind of dinging off of the crystal in the center of the room. And then the second one does a 26 hit.
It does.
Okay. So, setting my jaw, trying to stand up straighter even through the racking pain, taking a stronger archer stance. Inhaling, exhaling a shaky breath, and as my eyes open, letting the arrow fly. For a total of 17 points of piercing damage.
Excellent.
And then I get to save against the power word, yes?
You do. Constitution saving throw. What is your modifier to Constitution?
+2.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm going to need to roll a nat 20 to get this. So it's 17. Yeah.
Does not succeed.
All right.
You
And
still feel
I
this
stand.
pain.
So 2 arrows fly, and that's all I got.
Kiamok.
All right, Key's gonna use all of her movement speed to get all the way up at Morkir's face. She's gonna use
5, 10,
reckless
15,
attack to get
20,
advantage on both of
25.
my attack rolls.
Okay.
Sorry. One of them was a
The
20, so it's
maniacal
28 hit.
20 does hit.
I got a
Just
crit.
barely.
Fucking crit.
Crit!
Pretty sure I have it effect if I land crits. I'm just double checking. Because the other one was an 18 plus 8. But I'm double checking, so I'm pretty sure I got something if I land a crit. This blood, X7 throws. Rating. Yeah. Alright, I don't see it. Alright, so both attacks hit. Sweet. Now I'm gonna do my damage with my axes. I got D6 plus 5. Oof, the dice are fucking loving me today. Alright. Alright, so I got 11 damage with 1, plus 2 for my advantage on melee damage. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 9, 11.
So 11 and 11?
Well, 13.
Oh.
And then 11. And then 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so plus the 2s for both 13 and 11.
Perfect. With that, once again, your strikes land true. And yep. Once again, he whispers a word at the dealer of such damage. You will take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Is that halved already?
That is not halved. And with that, strike lands. And poof! Teleports back to the lone person. And then just whispers in your ear as you are writhing in the pain, feeling safe with the distance that you have for a moment. It's getting fun over there, isn't it? And he will... Oh, that's not gonna hit. 16 and 23.
16 misses, 23
yes.
hits.
7 points of piercing damage. 5 points of necrotic damage. Okay.
I will not give him the satisfaction of an answer.
Okay, I need to write something down for you. That's a thing. You feel the sting of this dagger as it sticks into your flesh. and you feel a necropathy seep into your body on top of the already writhing pain that you were experiencing. And yes. Lastly, with the poke with the dagger and a miss with the dagger, he then quickly removes the needle from your skin and then grabs you by the neck, and you feel life siphoned from your body. You will take an additional 7 points of necrotic damage, and you feel the strength of his grip fortified as if he has taken from you and given to himself.
I will grit my teeth through the pain and spit blood in his face.
Turns from it and then turns back to you. I am still impressed by all of you. You could have joined me. Shame. And we will end his turn. Talon, it's your turn. Farron, you're coming up soon. Kimok, you're after that. Talon, it's your turn.
Okay. How close am I to a bitches?
Oh, sorry. Need to move the map. There you go. There is everything.
Thanks. Okay.
Also, thank you all for enduring such a long ass session, but hey, it's fucking finale, alright?
Finale.
Did we skip over a turn? Because I thought Talon just did the stillness.
I think you skipped over Liliana and Fox J.
Sorry, did I get the order wrong? Oh,
Think
I'm
so.
sorry. You know what
Also,
I
we're-
did? I just skipped everybody and went to Morkir's turn. Because he did. Wait. I'm sorry.
Just
I thought it was his
attacked
turn and he did
him.
the spell. Hey, Farron, everything that I did, undo it. It didn't happen.
Rewind.
You're good. Just undo it.
And you got to move him back too, because he teleported. Yeah.
Let me see my.
Yeah.
No, the teleportation was the reaction. That's why I thought it was his turn.
gotcha.
I forgot that it was his reaction. He has two different teleport things. One that he can do as a bonus action, and one that he does as a reaction. And
Convenient travel.
yes, I apologize. You are not afflicted by this, and you can get your health back. And yes, whose turn is it? It was Kiamuk that hit. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Kiamuk, continue. Your turn is done. That's right. It's this guy's turn now. Okay. This one. He is going to. Yeah, he's going to affect the ground once again. This aura radiates out from within him, those whispers dissonant and encompassing you. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw. Except Kiamuk. Kiamuk, you're good. You were far enough away. It's 10-foot radius. Sorry, and Farron, sorry. You're good too. I say everyone, but I meant everybody in this radius. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, give me him. Lay him on me.
12.
12 does not succeed.
Nat 20 for 23.
That succeeds.
17.
That succeeds. And I need to roll it for Lewin. Succeeds. Right on the money. Fox J. Oop, wrong one. Sorry. This one. Yeah, that is. Hello? You're gonna show me the numbers? Oh damn. Okay. That is 15 points of what kind of damage? Psychic damage. You feel these whispers from within this aura. I rolled really high on that that just area of effect that exists. What?
It's just a finger.
Just one. Oh, just one singular finger. Is that how much health you have right now?
What? No. I'm fine. Being
That's not
old,
good.
it's like being on 1 HP the whole time.
Because Liliana's coming up. And she will show no mercy like you have. But Lewin has no qualms with it. He has lots of qualms with it, but he's going to do it anyway. He's going to attack Liliana.
Do you mean Evelina?
He is going to attack. What did I say? He's going to attack Liliana.
Liliana.
No. Sorry. No. Lewin is going to attack Liliana. Because Liliana has.
Lewin.
Lily. Show me my dice, damn it. Oh. Oh, wrong weapon. Sorry. Does a 19 hit?
Uncanny dodge. So I will
Okay.
take half whatever damage is done.
Okay. That is one attack.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go ahead and roll the other one first. The other one's going to hit. It's a 26. But I'm going to roll this first one. This is going to be the one that's going to be halved, just so we're not doing the die. You feel this force behind this attack, this almost berserker-esque strength that he throws into this, the all too familiar hand axe that he wields. You will take 16 points of slashing damage. That halved will be 8. Second attack is a 26. That will hit as well. That is a, that is a 1 on the die for the damage. That brings us to 9 points of slashing damage with that. The 2 attacks with the axes.
Oh, Lewin, I know you so much better than that. You can hit better.
A fucking plan on it. And we come to Evelina. Evelina, it's your turn. Liliana, you're coming up. Me too, Fox J. Me too.
Is there any way that I could just like tackle Liliana, like in between A and Fox J, and just?
That would be a strength contest for a grapple. There's steps to that before you can submit her. The grapple would just make her have no movement speed, which she's not moving anyway. She would still be able to make attacks.
Never mind.
If you try to restrain her, that would be the second thing, but that would take 2 turns entirely to do something like that. And then strength checks on top of that.
Never mind then. That's not gonna do anything. Hang on.
I will give you, hey, you guys want to make a rule on the fly?
If it helps us,
Am I
yes.
not a merciful DM? It's just an option. It would take your entire turn. You know what? It would be more than that. To be fair, this is a last ditch thing. But you can switch places with Fox J. It would take your entire turn to do so. We probably are going to take something from Fox J as well on his turn. I would say it would probably take all of his movement speed away, or half it maybe. But it would be your full turn to be able to communicate and switch those positions. We just move, D&D.
Yeah.
You also have to
we're doing a
accept.
thing on
You
the
also have to
fly.
accept that as well.
Yeah.
But
so,
also you still got other foes right there. So it's just Liliana.
if you intend to do that, please let me know. I don't want to waste anybody's turn if she
I will
gets
say that A is looking decently hurt at this point.
Okay. Would shove do anything to like get Lily further from Fox J possibly? Like what would I have to do for that to get her away from him?
She would be able to just come right back if she so wanted to.
She's literally next. Okay, yeah, I'm just. I will keep attacking A.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
That's a 12 to hit for the first one.
12 to hit total.
Yes.
Does not hit.
Well, the second one's an 11. Fuck.
Neither hit. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Oh wait, I should have just shoved Fox J away. Shit.
If that's your turn,
Yeah,
we
because I can't
come
rewind.
to Liliana. Blow for blow, she's dealt to Fox J.
How does Fox J look to Liliana right now?
On his last leg.
Like, position, is he on his knees or is he wavering on his heels? What is he doing?
He's wavering a bit, but standing strong as if just taking your attacks. If you want to add any more to that, Hunter, you may.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because it's... Before we got up here, everything was bleeding from the pores and then kind of from like various orifices on the face. Now we're like in this fight and just went through like a lot of psychic damage. And if you've ever seen like an all-white dog get into some sort of scrap and like the blood just kind of coats the hair, so it's like his hair is like totally red, just totally crimson. And very much, you know, Steve Rogers in the alleyway, just sometimes using Liliana's just to kind of prop himself up, you know. Yeah, kind of like proud, but in the not like I am strong, as in like it's okay. Like I am a worthy opponent. Don't feel bad about this, kind of thing. Never has left Liliana's look. Smiling, that old man smile, you know, through like when you have so much beard that just kind of mustache moves, you know. Coughing up blood, trying to not get it on anyone. Showing his age.
Seeing you falter, almost. She's gonna have her daggers dangling in her 2 index fingers. Out of all of them, you were the only one to reach. You reached out. I'm gonna do you a favor. Give your wife a kiss for me. And then just go in for his throat. Slash once, slash twice.
Roll your attacks.
A dirty 20 and a 24.
Both will hit.
You must have faltered just a little bit because I rolled 1s on my d4s, so you take 12 piercing damage. Then there's sneak attack. $17 sneak attack damage.
First one sends me down. Second one, 2 death saving throws failed. Then it's my turn. After this.
It is. Roll your first death, or your last death saving throw.
I don't know if it means anything, like, because technically she would have had advantage on her second attack. Because I would be prone after the first one.
It's more so as you're falling. It's the attacks are happening so quick, yeah. It's you're losing conscious, you haven't quite hit the ground yet.
Okay. I fall on the ground. As I fall, gargled, I will say, I forgive you. Death save.
Yep.
That is an 8. I will use my inspiration.
You may.
That is a 6.
You've spoken to Liliana. If there's anything you'd like to say to the party, you may.
Let me look at the battle map. Who's right next to me? Avelina and Lewin. With one hand. You have to forgive me, Avelina. I'm gonna assume your shoes have laces. Gonna take off Ocean's ring with the little dangle. Just tie it and pat your foot. That's it.
As you fall, hit the ground, and lose that consciousness, life fleets you for a moment. And as if there's a pause and a hesitation, a moment between states, you feel yourself fall once more, this time gently. And at least in spirit, separated from body, gently into the arms of someone waiting for you. And it is comfortable. It is peaceful.
If I may, after a beat, the faintest footsteps, just silhouetted by purple lightning, walk away off the platform and just kind of keep walking into the sky.
With that, we come to Grandmaster Morkir's turn. Turns to Liliana, seeing past Farron, seeing her fell, one of her old companions. He smiles and smirks and nods, though she can't see it, but as if to give her reassurance, yes. Very well done. And with that now, he will make his attacks against Baron. It's a 29 and a 21. It's 8 points of piercing damage. 6 points of piercing damage just for both of these. 6 points of necrotic damage. And 7 points of necrotic damage. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, not at this time. Just kidding. Okay. That's that. And he will then... with them... yeah, he's going to... once again... I need to flip this. Deal those attacks and then teleport into this area as he reappears, seeing that Liliana is conflicted still in this. He gives her a reassured hand that she is making the right choice by joining him. It offers some comfort. But in that, he removes that hand and whirls it around him. And with this, those tendrils that you had seen before, each of you, that's going to be Talon and Lewin at least, are going to take 8 points of psychic damage. It seems that he grows stronger after this. 8 points of, yes, psychic damage to each of you two. I need to subtract that from him. He's looking hurt. He obviously didn't get healed up too much. And that was his bonus action. So last but not least, he will cast a normal colored bolt of lightning through Talon and Lewin and Kiamak. Each of you needs to make a dexterity saving throw. You three. Lewin fails his.
That's a 10.
You fail yours as well. Kiamak. Dexterity saving throw. I need to roll some dice.
Does this count as an effect I can see?
It is. It's a bolt of lightning being shot through you.
Okay, because I get advantage on dex on effects that I can see. Let's just double checking
Perfect.
that. All right. So, yeah, I got a dirty 20. Oh, wait, no, that's an 18. Sorry. So, 19.
Each of you has this spell. You got a dirty 20, is that what you said?
No, it was an 18, not a 19.
18. What was the highest roll that we have to succeed this? Wait, we both had two. They both had two very low rolls, right? Yeah, you both failed already. Okay, yep, we've already discerned that. This bolt of lightning penetrates through Lewin, Talon, Kiamak. Each of you will take 27 points of lightning damage. This powerful beam of electricity, not purple like your fallen allies, just a normal lightning, a very powerful shock indeed. But that concludes his turn. Talon, you're up.
Okay. Leaning into the narrative. After being shocked half to death, get up, have my staff. Hearing what Fox J had said and what had happened, yeah, I've forgiven you, but I certainly don't. I'm going to go in for a strike as I essentially scream, "Ha!"
Roll your attacks.
I'm going in with the quarterstaff, and that is going to be one strike for a 19 to hit for the first one.
Is this on Liliana?
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's an uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Wait, is this? Yeah, it is.
This is, back to the top of the round. Nobody's attempted to attack you. Yep.
Okay.
You can uncanny dodge it as well. We love you, Allie. We don't associate you with the character. We don't. I know it's still hard.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
Okay.
So that first one is 7 points of damage.
Half. So, well, do you want to do 4 or 3? Your call.
3. That's fine. The second attack, as I, still screaming, go in and hit with the other side. Oh. I don't know how to count. Where am I? 15.
13, you said.
15.
15.
Does 15 hit?
Oh no, that's my AC 16.
Okay. That's fine. I am going to use a key point, and I'm going to do Flurry of Blows. And so I'm going to grab the staff, and I'm just now going silent, going to hit with one, and then go in with the heavy end where the orb is. Going and trying to knock off your mask. $17 to hit.
Yep.
And then that is for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
10 points.
And I just lost my sin dice. That's fine. And then 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And also 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And seeing Morik here, with my hobbling dope monk shit, I'm going to try and go backwards, and get away just a little bit. 45 feet,
Okay.
No, 20 feet.
Are you disengaging or dead?
No, I don't have disengage option anymore. So
I will
yeah,
attack of opportunity.
Are you sure you want to do that? It will evoke opportunity reactions from 2 different people.
If you're giving me the option, either way, I'm gonna be hit. So.
Well, you don't need to do twice because this is a reaction, right? So if you do this now, you're getting reaction hits, and then when their turn comes back around, they're gonna hit you. It's basically just a free turn within your turn, if you think about it. So, what is your intention with that? I just want to help to get away.
That's fine. No, I guess I'll just stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brings us to this fellow up here. The disciple. He is going to once again play that tug of war with Evelina as these spirits go to and fro. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As you try to hone in on these spirits and calm them and put them at peace.
17.
17 succeeds. You feel finally as that initial earlier, that pressure of all of them encompassing you dissipates, and this effect has no effect on you, this ability. In fact, you're confident it will no longer affect you at all any time it is attempted to be cast. He kind of tilts their head through the mask and then tilts their head up and then makes a stab with their rapier. 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
And a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Neither hit. And then frustration grows underneath the mask. If you could see the face, you would see it. And with that, we return to the next in line. Farron, you're up. Kiamuk, you're on deck. Farron, you are up here. Hold on, there's an effect. I need to know if it's at the beginning or the end of your turn. The start of your turn, you feel where you were stabbed with that blade, the lingering necrotic energy within it spreads through your body. You will take 12 necrotic damage. You also feel that with this effect, you will have no ability to heal. You must make a Constitution saving throw at this point, though, as well, for this.
That is a nat 20 on the die. So,
That is a nat 20 on the die. For this, it was a 20 on the saving throw. With that Constitution saving throw, you feel as if your body is fighting it off, and you will no longer have to fight off this necrotic energy that has penetrated through your body. You also feel that, maybe you could heal again now. Yes, after resisting the effects of that. But it is your turn. Go.
All right. The broken cry that escapes me as I see Fox J fall to the ground. Enough to rival what escaped whenever we found the corpse of one of my dead kinsmen. And there are no words that can be found, only a righteous burning fury and a dim, dim hope as I knock another arrow and I fire at Morikir. Dropped a d20, my hands are shaking. Does a 20 hit?
If I decide it does. It is a reaction that he can cast shield, which it would not with shield. I'm going to roll a die to see if he decides to do that or save his reactions for others, because he has others that he can use, but this would use them up, some of them, if he would like to do other things. Okay. It will not. He will. He blocks the arrow.
Second arrow coming at him.
Roll it.
God, I wish that wasn't at disadvantage, because that was another nat 20. But instead, that is a 36.
That'll hit.
Ooh, she's pissed. That's max damage, so 20 points of piercing damage on that arrow.
Nice. You see as he blocks that arrow with this kind of sense forming the shield, he immediately puts it down and goes to shoot a smirk in your direction, but an arrow catches him through that shield.
And I am going to attempt to cast a spell. I know it's unlikely. Or wait, no, I have to nat 20 to get past that save. That's right. Damn it. Okay, I'm just going to try to save against the power word pain again. Eight.
Was that damage? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Or no, that wasn't damage. Only one of the arrows hit.
Okay, yes. That's
So
it.
that was
I did the 20.
points
Yep.
of piercing damage on that, and then I failed the save on the power word pain.
Okay.
So,
Still have that.
still have that.
Still have that. That ends your turn. Yamuk, it's you.
Okay, Key is going to, while she's moving towards Morikir, just put her twin axes back, pull out her scimitar, and go forward for her double attack again. I'm just gonna roll both my 20s. Oh my fucking god! Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that?
It's not very visible, but it's probably a 20, I imagine.
That is 2d20, 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I dropped my iPad. Oh my god, you're too expensive. No, don't do that. God. Okay. I'm gonna. Sorry, freak it out. My fucking fridge, bro! Oh my god, okay, so I'm going to use Orcish Fury, which adds another fucking damage dice to my attacks, and... Oh my god, I got crit twice! Oh my god, I am using Savage Attack and Orcish Fury, that adds an extra 3 damage dice to my fucking attacks. I am going ham on this fucker. So I need 74. 1, 2, 3, 6,
And this
7.
was for who?
The 2 scimitar attacks, because I get 2 attacks.
For
but
who is
then
this
'cause I
attacking?
rolled
I'm sorry.
Morikir. She used her.
Okay, so you went whoop,
yeah.
all the way around to
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Alright, so I'm gonna roll my
going
74s.
to assume that you wanted to go here to keep Farron's line of sight.
Yeah. Alright. I got a 23 over here, plus 5. 23, 25, 6, 7. So 28 for my damage.
Is that all?
Nice. And then plus 2, so 30. Because the plus 2 for the rage. So 30 damage. I can't believe!
Mess with the orc, you get the tusks.
I owe my friend a fucking bottle of wine.
Was that all of it? 28 total?
Yeah.
Or is there more?
Yep. Oh, the +2, so 30 altogether.
Chew. This arrogant facade with these blows from this half-orc's power, as he likes to say, falters for a moment. He's being affected by these attacks. But with that, he will regain this hatred in his eyes. And though he was whispering it before, he now shouts it. Some word in rebuke of Kiamak. You will take 12 points of necrotic damage.
That halved?
That is not, so it will be 6 total. Okay, that is the reaction. So it is now this other A, his turn, who unfortunately still remains. He will, once again, all those within his aura, wisdom saving throw. That is Lewin, Talon, Liliana. Or not Liliana, sorry, Evelina. I did it, I finally did it. All of you make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, Evelina, you do not need to, because this is that similar effect. Those spirits of the damned do not affect you.
Bitch. Fuck. Okay.
Good, because I would have failed.
Pew! I'd like to use my inspiration.
You may.
Because I rolled a 1.
You may. Go
After those
ahead with
20s,
it.
my dice were like, yeah, no.
Nope.
Okay, I got a 16 plus 0 for wisdom.
For
Okay.
wisdom. That's an 8.
Can't believe I rolled a 1 after rolling 20s.
Okay. Yeah,
The dice
so
gods are
Talon-
fair, I guess.
Talon, you will take 11 points of psychic damage. That is just his passive start of turn ability. It is an aura that you are in within 10 feet of. And he also takes a note that Evelina is unaffected by this. And so he kind of tilts his head and cocks it quickly to the side and then rolls attacks. That's a 22 and a 19 to hit for the dagger.
They both hit.
7 points of piercing damage. And again... Oh, 4 points of piercing damage. There's more to that. That is the piercing damage. There's psychic damage coming afterwards. You feel the tip of the blade as if it travels through your body and impacts your mind. Together, both of those 12 points of psychic damage. And that will conclude his turn.
Who is that to?
That was to Evelina. Sorry, yes. And this is A. He was attacking a disciple. He was attacking Evelina. We now come to Lewin. He's seeing... If anyone was the least deserving of this betrayal, it is Fox J, and Fox J receives it. Lewin sees that, and with that, he turns to Evelina as Fox J falls. You gods! And then makes his attacks against Liliana. That is... it's a 16 to hit. That does hit? Oh.
That's
I thought
it,
was
yeah.
low. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a 25 to hit. Both will hit.
Both will
Swinging
hit,
his
yeah.
axes. Yeah, that's 16 points of slashing damage for the first one.
Okay.
And 12 points of slashing damage, the second one.
Okay.
But that concludes his turn. You see the anger, the hatred, the welling up in his eyes even further. Almost sobbing as he puts that energy and effort into each swing. Evelina, it's your turn. Liliana, you're coming up.
Okay. How hurt does Lily look and compared to A and B?
Pretty hurt.
Okay. Yeah, bonus action, I'm going to disengage from B
Okay.
and move, stepping over Fox J's body in front of Lily. And with the boot that Fox J tied Ocean's ring to, I'm going to kick at Liliana and cast Inflict Wounds. That's 18 plus 5.
That's
I'm shaking so much right now. Okay, sorry, that is this one. Where's my other D10? Okay. $21 points of damage.
Okay.
getting
Anything else?
kicked.
Oh, go ahead.
Is that it?
Is what
I
what else she's gonna do?
no, I used my bonus action to Oh wait,
Okay. Yeah.
wait, I didn't need to disengage. I thought I did. Sorry. Wait, no, I don't. Sorry, is there anything
Are you
else
able
I
to
can do?
disengage freely as a free action or something?
Well, no, because I thought I had to disengage from B, but like I'm still right there.
I just moved you. It's
Yeah.
You're technically not leaving their range, so yeah, you wouldn't have to disengage from that. I'd give you that back.
Okay. No, because my only bonus action would be 2-weapon fighting, and I didn't use weapons, so that's all I can do.
Can you describe to me how you do it?
I look down at Fox J. I look back up at you, walking closer to you. And I say, we all loved you. We wanted to reach out. You wouldn't let us in. He's the last person to deserve this. And I kick you with my boot. Square in the gut. In the chest. Just
She will heave and just fall over. As for you have knocked her down unconscious.
Why, hello there, legend. This epic quest needed to be broken up into 4 different parts, so make sure you click on over to the next video or continue listening if you're over on Spotify.